Your first message in my chat was Alinity. You're totally wrong, LOL. Alinity, when I was young, I was addicted to American girls. No, I am addicted to Russian girls.
That must have been my roommate. I'm not gonna lie. I don't recall any
I'm
of that.
26.6 and hungry. What do I do?
Wait, what did I say?
I think you were 21, 6 inches and hungry. Wait, is that your dick
No,
size?
no, it can't be.
Speaking of pink vaginas, Arthur just messaged me.
What? Okay. Okay. Oh, whatever. That's wild. Let me call Alinity. Oh, wait. I can hear her.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Give me 1 second. You're really quiet for me.
I can scream.
Yeah, you're kind of like low quality for some reason.
I think I'm just a little washed up.
I
It's the bit rate.
wonder.
Is it when I move? Do you want me to twerk so you can test it?
No, you don't have to do any of that. Relax.
Are you scared of a little twerking?
Yes, I'm very scared.
Why?
No, I'm just... Listen, we're very family friendly here, okay?
Wait, no, what did you invite me?
Well...
You should have told me. I would have worn a different top, maybe put a bra or something.
No, this is hilarious.
Wait. I can cover up. No, I worked in an office. I can be professional.
No, it's all good. You should like do whatever you please, like whatever pleases you. Just, you know, whatever makes you feel comfortable.
I just want to please you. Pleasing you pleases me. So.
Well, thank you. Just give me 1 second. listen.
Okay.
I'm just before.
You got really red.
It's just warm in here. Jesus. Arthur fumbling. Chat, this is not fumbling. We're talking to our friend, okay? We're talking to our friend who's giving us a great therapy session advice type thing.
Okay, how do I put you? Oh, I can pop you out.
Yeah, so we pop each
This?
other out.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, of course.
Can you please not watch any clips from today ever?
I
stream.
mean,
I just had like a little lisp of the tongue type of thing like a little while ago.
Well-
How about I just explain to you because you're gonna see it.
I already watched a clip where
shit.
people were
we
like,
go
oh,
again.
you literally said, oh, speaking of pink vagina, Mr. Arthur's calling me.
pink pussy. Okay, I was just thinking like you're white, and I was like, if you were a girl, you'd probably have a pink pussy. But you're not a girl, and you don't have a pussy. But I was just like, oh, speaking of it, like you had just messaged me. It was like at the same time, so it kind of like, you know
You know what's crazy?
what?
I think I'm getting so flustered because it's like whenever we played Apex, you were like so wholesome. You were like,
I was.
well, not entirely, never mind. I take that back. But kinda.
Dude, I chucked a cat over my head.
Yeah, Milo, but Milo probably deserved it.
Fair, he did jump on my keyboard.
True. To be fair though, I'm not gonna lie. I know like you got a lot of hate for that, and I sincerely, you know, I feel bad for you because I'm participant of that incident. Because I thought I would get my life together instead of playing games with you.
Dude, embrace it. Should have known all along that all you needed to do was just fucking play games and stream.
Yeah, I know. I
Finished life a long time ago.
I have a little bit of like commitment issues, which is why I also thought, you know what, I would talk to Alinity. Probably have like good life advice that you can give.
Yeah, I want to put all the cards on the table right now, Arthur.
Okay.
Let you know of my how do you say that? My skills. So you know that I went to nursing school.
Yes.
And I did take classes on counseling. So they
Oh.
taught us how to
Wait, are you
I-
technically
I-
a certified, like, could you theoretically be an actual certified therapist?
No, I couldn't. But as part of nursing, you have to take classes on counseling. So you have to do, it's called communication. So you have to do communication 1, communication 2, communication 3, communication 4. So the first couple of years of communication are basically just speaking and all that stuff. And then the last 2 years, you actually do counseling. I was really bad at it. Like I failed a class. Okay, I was like this close to failing the class.
What made you
And
fail communication?
Okay, well, the feedback from my professor was that I'm too fucking opinionated. In the type of therapy that they were trying to teach us is more about, there's this idea that the patient already knows what the best thing for him or her is, and you're just supposed to guide them through that by asking questions. And I would just want to give people my opinion and give people advice that was very unwarranted, and yes, so I will try not to do that today.
How would that usually start? Like, what would usually be like your first question?
Well, hello, what is your name?
My name is Arthur. What's your name?
Okay, Arthur. I'm Natalia. So what brings you here?
I've been a little bit lonely in Germany for a while, and since you are like one of my friends who I happen to like speak very rarely, and while I was in Austin, I actually kind of realized, how come you actually have never reached out to me while I was in Austin?
I did. I can look at the links. Hold on, let me go through our conversation. Who sent? Wait, can I scroll all the way back?
Oh, you're showing it on stream?
We have logs, Arthur.
Wait, Wait.
Oh,
What is
oh
our
my
backstory?
God, Arthur.
Wait, is it going to be
Arthur.
drama?
2019. Hold on. We talked a lot.
Wait, I shared sushi with you.
February 27 of 2019, I said, hey, I had so much fun playing with you today. Thanks for the games. Would you like to play some more in the future? Oh,
Wait, you reached
that's
out
so
to me.
I reached out to you.
That's actually crazy. Did you message me because you did like sub games and I was like using my Twitch Prime to like play one game with you? That's what happened, right? I
I
think.
don't remember.
Or was it a
I
coincidence?
think I might have. I think I used to do games with subs, and I think you might have used your Prime. Yes, Arthur, you were subscribed. Wait, hold on. Let me.
Are you checking my logs right now?
No.
Oh my God, by the
You were
way.
subbed for 24 months, Arthur.
Damn. I must have unsubbed at some point because money was tight, you feel me?
Oh, 999 plus messages.
Relax. Listen. Oh, by the way, okay. By the way, but just heads up.
Okay, I'll close it.
Wait, just heads up. Just actual heads up. Orofia has literally like checked my logs on like every person ever. I swear to God, I have like somewhat of whatever. I don't know why I'm even like saying this, but anyways. So like, what if there is ever anything strange that I could have possibly said? It wasn't me. It was my roommate. I swear to God. I swear on my life.
She can't see your logs in my chat, apparently.
I mean, good for the both of us.
But I can.
They're
I'm trying to
really-
find what you were saying in 2019. Oh, you were honestly like, I don't need to look at the logs. You are just a nice, polite person.
Thanks. I literally grew up with an older sister and I always grew up with other women. And the thing is, it's just like, just because I like interact with like women that are attractive or conventionally attractive or whatever, a lot of times it's like, it creates this like weird, like whatever, right? I don't even know what to call it. It's just like people are all of a sudden making this like weird dynamic. Because I even remember back then where I would like casually mention, oh no, my friend would see, because he would also like watch Twitch and he would see like, oh my God, you're playing with Alinity. And he would always like poke me kind of like being like, what's going on? And he would like make it weird, right? But I genuinely at the time just wanted to play games.
Yeah. You did. You just wanted to play some games.
That just makes me realize before I even streamed, my friends did like shipping stuff on me before even anything existed.
With who?
Well, you, for example.
With me?
Well, yeah, like my roommate, yeah, because he was like, oh my God, you're playing with Alinity, like, she's so hot, dude. It's kind of like, it's like how guys are like talking to each other, but it's like, bro, chill.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand when I'm like friends with women, I'm genuinely just like friends with them. It's not that I'm like friend zoning them or whatever, but it's like, for me personally, it's like, I don't see a person a certain type of way unless, I don't know, it hits like 15,000 check marks.
Wow. 15,000 check marks. That's a lot of check marks.
It was hyperbole.
Yeah. I'm mad. I'm friend zone. I'm so mad. So angry. How could you? From the
Sorry.
very beginning, Arthur. There's no hope ever.
While I'm kind of like alone in Germany, there's like things that I'm like working on. I made like 10 goals for like 2025, which is like going to Japan, which I did, relationship, whatever, going to the gym, getting me to work out.
Let's back.
What?
Relationship, whatever. So you want to be in a relationship this year?
Well, ideally, because I have this dream, right? Do you know my
Yes.
dream?
Your dream is to have a content family.
Not exactly. In 2 years,
Okay.
I want to live with my wife and Nick with his wife. Well, it can be girlfriends, let's be honest. It's 2025. And he has his kids, I have my kids. We're on the porch sitting there, looking at our children. We make fun of each other for like, them being goofy or like, one has like a leg that's maybe like growing a little bit shorter, whatever. You know how it is. You never know how life happens. But basically like living with your best friend together and having your family like grow up. It doesn't have to be for content. Obviously, still I want to stream till I grow old.
You're missing a very big piece of this dream of yours, right? You're missing your better half.
Yeah.
I personally, something that helped me figure out what I wanted was to make a list of the things that I was looking for in a partner.
Here's the thing. I know what I want.
You know what you want.
Yeah, can I talk about it? Probably not. But I know what I want.
Why can't you talk about what you want?
I just don't want to go into detail.
Why not? Oh, is this like describing a specific person?
No, not at all. It's just that it would be specific so people would make assumptions. So that way it would kind of be, people are making assumptions then.
Okay, but maybe we can describe like what are you looking for in a partner?
I'm not gonna lie, they just have to be like caring, understanding, and even if you have like when you have issues with people, the number one priority is always to come to a conclusion. You can argue, you can have different opinions, you can be hard-headed, but yeah.
Do you want to see the list that I wrote?
You actually made a list?
I have a list. I will read it for you. The three little bullet points are effort, So I want someone that puts effort in me. Emotional intelligence. I want someone that is emotionally intelligent. And attentiveness. I want someone that is attentive. And I think those bullet points were because those were 3 things that I was severely lacking in my last relationship that I was like, it's not gonna happen again. But it does get pretty shallow. So my first thing says 7 out of 10 hotness. Likes to work out and eat healthy.
7 out of 10? What do you mean?
I wanted them to be a 7 out of 10.
Minimum.
I wanted them to be
Oh,
top.
okay, wait. Now I have. Wait. Sorry. So what is a 7 out of 10?
Thing. Look, can I read the whole thing?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Can I read the whole thing?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 30 to 40 years old. Someone with life experience that has worked hard and is interested in having children. Emotionally available. Not any alcohol and drug tendencies. Makes at least 100K a year. Hard worker. Has to be kind. Has to make me feel loved. I don't have to ask twice to receive, or at least makes an effort. Desires working hard for me. We have to connect in a deep emotional level. Same schedule so we can sleep together. Doesn't like to party. Doesn't need time. Oh God, some of these are very like, my ex didn't have this.
That's totally fine.
Sex is good. The last one says sex is good / interested in pleasing me.
That's very interesting. How would you rate me out of 10?
What would I rate you out of 10?
Yeah.
You're a good looking guy. You're so red, I don't think you can handle it.
Okay.
You're an attractive guy.
Thanks.
You know you are too.
I mean, I'm working on myself.
Yeah, that's good. I think everyone should always work in all areas of their lives.
That was not a number though.
I don't like to give people numbers. You're just a good guy. Like, I can tell you're a good guy. So
But what shows that?
wouldn't-
I hear that all the time. And okay, it's not that I'm doing bad things. Like, I know that like everything that I'm doing is like hella normal or whatever. People tell me that all the time, but I don't see myself as, ooh, I'm good or whatever. You ever like, for example, feel guilty? For example, I've been in Germany for a month now. I haven't said hi to my neighbors. I feel like a horrible person.
Okay, I'll tell you something. The fact that I said you're a good guy and you're like, wait, but like, I'm not that good. Like, I'm that is a good sign. In an industry where like 90% of people are narcissists. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But in an industry where a lot of people are narcissists, like it's a fresh of breath air. It's a breath of fresh air to see someone that is obviously like you're an empathetic person, you're kind, you are respectful.
Don't judge me if you catch me like clipping that by accident. The reason why I felt so happy and healthy in Austin is I never had time. Okay, that sounds insane. But I never had time to think in terms of like having time for inner monologue, if that makes sense. But since I'm in Germany, that sounds so shit. So it actually sounds insane. But since I'm in Germany so much, like, yeah, I'm visiting my family, I'm spending time with my friends, but I have so much time kind of like just thinking too much. The wording is insane, but thinking is actually unhealthy.
It is.
Like, it's just too much thinking. Yeah.
Have you like why do you think people spend like so much time getting into like meditation and yoga and all that kind of stuff? Because it trains you to control your thoughts and notice them when they happen. Very often we start thinking things and we're not even realizing that we're thinking these things.
Oh, especially when trying to fall asleep. Jesus.
What do you usually do before you fall asleep? Actually, well, describe like your routine before going to bed of the things that we can talk about on the internet. Sorry.
People always make these jokes that I'm gay because I like things like The Notebook and shit. But it's just like, once again, I grew up with an older sister, and because of her, I was always like surrounded by girls in general. And I always had, like, for example, when I went to kindergarten, I will never forget this. I had a girl that was kind of like, I don't know how to describe it.
Kindergarten.
In kindergarten, yeah. She was like obsessed with me in a way where she would tie my shoes, she would like put on my jacket and do all these things. She was like 1 year older than me. And I would never understand why she would like me that much. When I was sick in the hospital because I had asthma, she literally convinced her mom to drive an hour just to see me when we were like, I was like 4 years old, she was like 5.
What was her name?
Mara. But
it sounds like you missed out on the love of your life, dude.
Don't get me wrong, she's like really pretty and everything, and like maybe, but it's like, I think she's happy. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were too young for sure.
Yeah, I'm really just like realizing this. I actually always had like girls best friends. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Which I think should be like almost like normalized, because a lot of times when I'm like talking to like other guys, it's always like, I don't want to call it like objectifying, but it's kind of like, I don't know.
When you're talking to other guys, they're objectifying?
Well, no, it's like sometimes when I'm talking with other guys about certain girls or whatever, it's kind of like, I don't know. I can't necessarily always relate. Like my roommate, for example, I'm playing Apex with you, right? And I'm genuinely, I'm really having just like a great time. I think at the time I was like also like a little bit sad. So I was also like, I just wanted to play games and not really talk too much, because I think my grandma passed away. Maybe TMI, but anyways, so it's just kind of like, you know.
Wait, recently or
No,
then?
back then.
Okay.
I was still kind of like
Okay.
in a, I don't want to talk too much to people vibe. So it was kind of like perfect that we played Apex together, because sometimes, a lot of times, I would be like muted or whatever, right? But my roommate.
So it's like you got to hang out, but you
Yeah.
had your space too.
Yeah, I got like the best of both worlds. So it's like I'm still playing with friends, kind of, but I can kind of just like, you know, be sad, like, you know, kind of like process or whatever. But my roommate would always make it like, oh yeah, you play with this hot chick.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we didn't like stream together or whatever already when I was still in Austin. I don't know why that never came to that.
Maybe
But then
you
again,
were too busy farming girls
I am.
to hang with your friend.
Oh, okay. Listen, all these girls, they're like either my look. Where do I start? You can actually, never mind. How about you name them and I classify? Actually, we don't have to classify anything.
No, we don't need to classify anything, and it's no big. You were just busy.
True.
Sometimes I can get a little unhinged when it comes to just making jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the pink vagina thing. Like I didn't even know what the joke was. I was just like, oh, this will be funny to say, and I just say it, you know?
Yeah. No, I see that. The thing is, no, I have too much of a filter. I actually have way too much of a filter. I like, my brain is like going through questions, but I'm like I'm literally telling myself, stop. Like, no, stop. Doesn't make sense.
See, I think that's so much work. I'm a very lazy person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to think.
I've noticed. No, sorry. Someone just said, do you want to see Arthur's first message? Now I am curious.
Your first message in my chat was Alinity. You're totally wrong, LOL. Alinity, when I was young, I was addicted to American girls. No, I am addicted to Russian girls. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to send you this.
Wait, what? That must be photoshopped.
Is this it?
That must be
Is
photoshopped.
this it?
I don't know. That must have been my roommate. I'm not gonna lie. I don't recall any of that.
I'm 26.6 and hungry. What do I do?
Wait, what did I say?
This was 2017, Arthur.
I'm 21.6 and hungry.
I think you were 21, 6 inches and hungry. Wait, is that your dick size?
No, it can't be. No, it can't be.
Oh my god, Arthur.
If anything, it's my age. What do I do and hungry? What does it mean, hungry? I swear to God, I swear to God, I had the assumption that like back then, there was like some memory. I promise on God, I do remember having your stream open and my roommate was like probably on the keyboard. I swear to God.
Okay, last one.
Wait, that's
such a fun time. Look, going through your logs, Arthur.
Well, that's actually crazy. But once again, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I know that it's like one of those, like you're one of the few streamers where it's like, I know whenever your stream popped up, my roommate would like sit with me, like, and we just like giggle. I blame my roommate. I literally throw him under the bus if I have to.
You should just blame it all on your roommate. Okay.
Listen, I promise you, I could text him. I mean, he's sleeping, but I could text you right now.
Yeah.
He take the hit for it. Because he's guilty.
Alinity, I generally think you're one of the best streamers out there. You're always real, obviously not perfect. That makes it so enjoyable to watch. I hope you enjoy streaming on Twitch as long as possible, maybe even until you'll tell your grandkids about your crazy stories.
Who said that?
You. Okay, you can't blame this on the roommate. Bro.
That does not sound like me. Are there any spelling mistakes? I was heavily dyslexic when I was younger.
It's so cute though.
It's very wholesome.
And like, this is the shit that works for me, by the way. Like, some girls like guys to treat them poorly. I was like, I want to play with this guy. I want to hang out with this guy. He's nice.
It's kind of like a really weird niche. I also like realized that on Twitch like a lot of times where it's like, how do you categorize genuinely wholesome messages and how do you categorize weird messages? Like the line is like so blurry a lot of times where it's like,
if you look at your message, you are wishing me a good life. You're not including yourself in that life. I think like that's the line.
True. Imagine I said this message and then like 3 months later, I'm like, yo, Alinity, what do I need to do to get some feed pics? You know, that'd be like, damn, he's playing the long game.
Yeah. Oh, it said our grandkids. Oh, shit. Arthur.
Did I say our? I did not say that. I did not say that.
Does say our grandkids. Arthur, I read your. I didn't read our.
That must be edited. That is hilarious.
Dude, crossing the fucking line.
I gotta call Sinner. What does she do when she's getting exposed for messages? That is hilarious.
You are so red right now. I don't take things too serious until they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
I mean, if someone showed up at my door, like that would fuck me up.
That'd be
But like,
insane. However, when I'm back in Austin and we might collab, there is a slight chance that I will be showing up at your front door and be like, yo, let's go outside. But
you wouldn't text
obviously,
me first.
no, obviously I would. Jesus Christ, that'd be
Yeah.
insane.
Okay. You would text me first before showing up at my, like, how did you get my address? Like, I would have to give it to you, right?
Well, what I do with my friends usually is we all share each other addresses, like a location. Sorry. Yeah.
You want to share locations?
See,
Damn, let's do it.
that's how the bait works. I mentioned it. You were coming up with a suggestion, thinking that it was your idea, but I'm like, oh, hesitant. I don't know. Maybe we should.
Arthur, I share my location with Russell. I feel like I trust you.
Why are you bringing up
Well,
Russell? Oh,
It's
what's
the
wrong with
only other
Russell?
guy that I share my location with. Which
Is there any other
kinda
reason?
weird. No, but it's the only other male friend that I share my location with. I share my location with a lot of female friends. But the only male friend that has my location is Russell. And so I'm like, if I gave it to Russell, I can give it to you. My location. Sorry.
Cool.
My location. If I gave Russell my location,
Okay.
I can give you my location.
No, I understood.
Okay.
I understood before you had to clarify.
Okay, so I had a conversation with chat
Easy.
about what topics they thought that we should discuss about. They said AC, they said Inez, and they said, well, the first thing that we should discuss before discussing AC and Inez is your love for Nick and how you're jealous of Kachi.
Let me start in alphabetical order. When AC is a unit that is cooling or heating the house. I don't have that in Germany, therefore it's something that gets like really hot or really cold.
No, AC, AC?
Don't know what
I
you're
will
talking
spell
about.
it ACIE. No, fuck. ACIE.
Yeah, what's the question?
AC. Am I saying it not properly or are you dodging it? I feel like you're dodging it.
I just didn't understand the question.
Who is she? And why does your chat want to talk about her?
It's a streamer.
It's a streamer. Okay, so now it's a person. Nice. Where does she live?
Canada.
In Canada. Okay.
Is this like an investigation? Interrogation?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure shit out. Why does chat want so badly to talk about her? But I feel like you don't want to talk about her. And I don't know if I'm invading your privacy by talking about it, or maybe I think like this is something that we should talk about, you know?
Well, the other girl, Inez, we have a restraining order on her because she is stalking us. Kind of crazy.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize it was like...
It's bad. I am a victim. I know, I didn't think guys would also have that, but it's happening.
Holy shit. Okay, that's crazy. Would you prefer not to talk about this? He is joking, Alinity. Oh, you're joke. Oh my god, you got me so good there.
No, I'm not joking. Like, she is literally like my stalker. It's like when I mentioned that I'm going to TwitchCon, she literally said, oh, I'm going to TwitchCon.
I can't figure this out. I feel like you're trolling me. You are trolling me. Dude, I would have eaten this if it wasn't for chat.
Yeah, I know.
I would have fully believed you. I am very naive.
I have a question though. Well, as this innocent, kind, and very caring woman that you are, you probably have went on dates before, right?
Yes.
What is, in your opinion, if you feel comfortable sharing this, your favorite date that you have ever been on?
If I'm really, really vibing with someone, I don't care what we go or what we do. It's gonna be a good time. I had this one guy that I met on a dating app. He wanted to take me to this like really, really... Have you ever seen those like sushi places that only sit like a certain amount of people?
Is it where he makes the sushi in front of you, or is it more like...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, it sat 8 people.
Oh,
and it was a first date. And I was like, holy shit, like, this is fucking fancy. Like, and I was like really, really, really excited about it. But like, we weren't able to talk very much. And for a first date, it felt like a little bit too much. To me, it was more important about getting to know him and getting to know his personality and what he was excited about in life and what he was doing. And like, I just wanted to get to know him, but instead I find myself in like this really fancy restaurant sitting in front of a chef. And like, it was just a lot. What?
Are we still talking about your most favorite best date?
No, I'm talking about a bad one.
Okay.
But a really, really good date that I had. I went somewhere with someone to Top Golf. Very chill vibes. You can sit over there. You can sit over here. Like, there's no pressure of where to sit. There's no pressure. And there's an activity, which is kind of fun because there's an activity. So if there's nothing to talk, you can do the activity. But at the same time, like, there's food and there's drinks. Like, that, I think that was a really good early date. One of my favorite early dates that I've had.
Wait, Nick went to Top Golf. He did.
Who did he go to Top Golf with?
Well, I'm pretty sure he went to Top Golf with Catchy, but like, you know, his friends probably. Who knows?
His friend.
Who knows what's going on?
Do you want to know something crazy, Arthur?
Yeah.
When I was in university, I had these two best friends, a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
And I found out a year after they had started dating that they were dating.
They didn't tell you for a year?
clueless. No, they just assumed I knew. And I was like, how would I have known? And like everybody knew. And I was like, bro, like you guys are my best friends. Like, how didn't you tell me? And they're like, it was so obvious. Everyone knew. So like my best friends could be dating. And unless they're like actually tell me that they're dating, like I'm never gonna know.
It's not necessarily a bad thing that you know.
I just don't get, I don't ask. Like, I don't think it's my business, you know?
Yeah.
To each their own. I mean, they weren't like kissing or making out in front of me. Like, if they were, I mean, like, now thinking about it, she was like sitting on his lap all the time, but I was like, they're just really friendly. You know?
Okay, yeah, maybe you are just missing like the obvious.
I do think I'm like a little clueless. Yes.
Yeah, if somebody's sitting on somebody's lap, it's like, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I ever sat on just a friend's lap. Unless the person was dressed as Santa Claus and I was supposed to sit on the lap temporarily to talk about my wishes or say if, you know, I've been naughty or not. Different though.
Have you ever sat on Nick's lap?
I think so. But it was on stream.
Are you straight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'd honestly, I didn't ask because you gave me any gay vibes. I think you gave me a little bit like, I don't know if metrosexual is still a term people use.
What is that?
Like you like to look good.
I
You
like
know,
to look
the
good?
thing is, like, yeah, like the thing is like gay men usually really take care of themselves.
Oh.
They usually look really good. I think it's just the European. I think like guys in Europe care a little bit better about their looks than your average American.
European vibes. I kind of get what you're saying. Like people in the US and people in Europe, like the average is dressing very differently. Because in the US, it's either somebody's like giga sleek, you're like, he's wearing a suit, he's like super put together, or like always kind of like even if he's just wearing a t-shirt, bro, his t-shirt is ironed. Or it's just like, yeah, he just put on some shorts, a t-shirt, he doesn't stink, W. He's getting a haircut like once a month, nice. And in Europe, it's more like there is like more of a bigger spectrum of being put together and maybe not, on average. I could be wrong.
I think like in Colombia, it's a little bit different. In Colombia, it's literally considered rude if you don't look decent.
I don't want to call it autistic or whatever, but it's like whenever I've been a child, I always need to like have a leaf in my hand or whatever to like feel, just feel the leaf. Or if I was wearing something that was like too scratchy around my neck, that would drive me insane. And I feel like the same way about like how I'm dressed. It doesn't need to even look good, but it's like there's some clothes that I like wearing where I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable in it, even if it doesn't look God knows how good. Or I want to like actually be clean to just not like it pisses myself off if I'm like, let's say I'm dirty or I stink or whatever. Bad breath, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have a bad oral fixation, for example. Like I don't smoke. What?
I don't think you know what oral fixation means.
What?
I think oral fixation has to do with liking to suck things.
Oh.
He is using it right. Oh, wait, maybe
I'm right?
I got it wrong. Okay, that was maybe I got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's my bad. To that leaf you were talking, you mentioned that you like to hold a leaf in your hand.
Yeah, you ever like go on a walk? You ever go on a walk and you just like snatch from a bush or whatever, like one leaf, and you don't even like break it until a certain point after it's like rolled enough. You just like very gently feel the leaf, the texture.
Is it because you like fidgeting with things?
Oh, fidget spinners were my thing, let me tell you.
Me too. Do you want to see my collection?
But you have a collection of fidget spinners?
Yeah, I have a collection of fidget toys. These are my favorites. I actually had to like downsize my collection because like I was getting a little bit out of hand. But this one is my favorite. It's Thor's hammer and it's a little bit broken now. It's really cool, Arthur. And then this one also spins and you can attach like more of these things to it. So like I can put more of these into it to make it longer and stuff.
Wait, you have a great box actually. Like that's cool.
A nice box.
Mental health box.
Oh, and then like a cube. I have a cube. I have another one downstairs. That was a cube.
I feel like everyone has like a little bit of a spectrum, no? Like I have my leaves, but somebody else maybe has, I don't know, maybe they have like huge pleasure from like biting their nails or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's like anxiety though.
Maybe. But even like touching a leaf is like therapeutic.
Yeah, you're connecting to nature. Oh my God, my mods are still going through your logs, Arthur.
Listen, whatever is written there.
Crazy one.
I mean, listen, I probably didn't even say this. What? What did I say? I'm that serious. When there was like a house party, your stream was like still open at all times. And it was like entertaining.
Okay, so it says, how are you? Since you're 30 now, is it appropriate to call you a MILF? I love you, Mom.
Yeah, there's no way I've said that alone. It must have been like at a like house party, Sumo was still open and we all like sat there. No, like I'm that serious. Like it's like, you believe me or not, you don't have to, but it's like, because I was
No, I
living,
think it's hilarious.
I was living with my roommate, a guy, and 2 other girls who were sisters. And the sisters would like constantly like on weekends or whatever. I mean, technically you can like backtrack on what kind of work day it is, but then again, we were students, so I don't really know. Like I know if there's like anyone who has, where there's like crazy messages, it's probably your channel.
That's awesome.
It's
been really entertaining to read these. I just want you to know it's funny.
Thanks, Mom.
It's not.
When I'm back in Austin, I actually want to like hang out and stuff.
Yeah, let's do stuff. Maybe we can go to Top Golf.
Okay.